Hello. This slide deck will go through the course expectations for English 3-4 honors with Mrs. Clark at Sunny Slope High School. So let's take a look at the outline, what you will learn about through this video and this slide deck. We're going to go over the course content, the gradebook weighting, course supplies, norms, procedures, rules, and values, Canvas, Google, Synergy, and WebEx, the attendance policy, and this special year. So let's get started. What is our focus? This is a critical and analytical thinking and writing course. You're going to spend a lot of time thinking about different ideas that you might have and writing about those ideas. We're going to cover grammar, vocabulary, as well as reading. What is our reading focus? So throughout the semester, we're going to read various pieces, short stories, poems, novels, articles, all sorts of different things. And as we read those pieces, we're going to ask ourselves one essential question. We're going to be asking ourselves, how can literature serve as a vehicle for social change? Asking yourself, why are we reading the stuff that we're reading? Hopefully, throughout the course of the semester, you will be able to come to a strong conclusion as to how can literature serve as a vehicle for social change and be able to answer that using the various pieces that we read. So the grade book, I'm going to let you take a look at that slide. Something that I want you to note is that independent reading is 20% of students' grades. There is a specific page in this week's Canvas module that talks about the first bit of independent reading. You should see your student reading every single day. There's not a day that should go by that they are not reading from their independent reading book. And so make sure that you see your student doing that. And if you don't see them doing that, please ask them, hey, what are you reading? And they should be able to tell you and show you their PDF that they're reading online or the physical book that they have. Please note that the summer reading assignment that's going in this first quarter is 10% of students' grades. And then the district PBA or the district assessment will go in for the second quarter of the semester at 10%. Course supplies. What do you need in order to be successful in this class? You need a Chromebook from school. Please make sure that you get one of those if you don't have one. You need a notebook, pen, or pencil. I know it seems crazy in the virtual world to ask you to have a pen or a pencil and paper, but I don't want you to forget how to do the, to write. I know that seems silly, but we are going to be doing some assignments where I ask you to just jot down your thoughts. And so make sure that you have those things handy. Make sure that you have your independent reading book. More information provided on another page. 100 flashcards. We have 100 vocabulary words this semester. And so you will be creating flashcards for those vocab words. So make sure that you get those by next week. And then you need your grammar packet. It is imperative that you pick up your grammar packet from Sunny Slope. And on the screen, you will see the various times that you can pick up the grammar packet from school. Grammar will be very difficult for you if you do not have the English 3-4 honors with Mrs. Clark grammar packet. So please, please, please pick that up. Let me know if you have any questions about picking up that grammar packet from school. Norms and procedures. All work will be submitted on Canvas. All due dates are on Canvas. You will be able to review each week's work and the due dates on Monday. Every Monday when you log into Canvas, you'll see the entire week's module and the different assignments and the different due dates. Please manage your time and your assignments for this class. If you know that you always work on Thursday nights and vocabulary is due Thursday by 11:59, you want to make sure that you get that assignment submitted before Thursday at 11:59. Late work. We do not accept late work in this class. And we'll talk more about that specifically in another slide. WebEx, you're going to receive specific instructions about WebEx, but make sure that you know that we are on WebEx every single day. And then communication, please use email via Canvas. There's a button that you can email me via Canvas or your school email, and you can expect to hear back from me within 48 hours or less, unless otherwise noted. So, rules and values, first and foremost, we are living in a pandemic. So, it is absolutely imperative that you are taking care of yourself first and foremost, making sure that you are healthy, happy, and safe. And if those basic requirements are not being met, please reach out to me and we will do our best to get you the things that you need in order to be successful. Please arrive to class prepared and ready to learn. Minimizing the distractions as much as you can. Turning off your phone, turning off your TV, hopefully working in a quiet space that you can learn in. Whether we are independent or we're in a group setting, please be prepared to learn every day. Please respect yourself, your peers, your instructor, and the environment. We're all in this together. So if we can just make sure that we are being respectful of one another, that will make our learning experience so much better. And then flexible, please be flexible. Guys, I've never taught this class completely online in one semester. So am I going to mess up? Absolutely. Are you going to mess up? Absolutely. Are we going to give ourselves some grace and some mindfulness and respect for one another? Absolutely. I understand life happens, things happen out of our control every single day. Just please be flexible and I will be flexible with you and we will, I promise, get through this semester together and learn a lot and get to know one another and have a great semester. Expectations. All assignments will have clear expectations and requirements. Okay. One of the things that I will do for you is I will provide video explanations and tutorials that will support your learning. So for major assignments and activities, I will create a video that you can go back and watch at a later date. If you have a question, if you're like, I didn't quite understand what she was saying when she said this, go back and watch the video. If you missed class for some reason, or your internet cut out, or your little brother ran screaming by you and you couldn't hear something, know that you can always go back and watch the videos. I highly encourage you to watch those videos because I guarantee lots of questions will be answered after you watch the video. And if you still have questions, feel free to reach out to me and we will do our best to make sure that you understand the expectations and requirements of every assignment in this class. Presentations. You're going to present quite often in this class. In fact, next week, you're going to have your first presentation. Okay. You will be given a presentation date in advance. You will know when your group is presenting. I promise. I plan things down to the T. So you'll know. Failure to present on an assigned date will result in significant loss of points. So if you are supposed to present individually or in a group and you are not able to do that, okay, I will be taking points off because you will know what day you are presenting and I plan. So if I have planned that 6 groups are going to present on one day and for some reason your group or you are not prepared to present, then that messes up my planning. Not so good. I will take some points off of that. Tests and quizzes. You have 1 week to make up a test or quiz. And I do that so that I can stay as organized as possible, you guys. It's really difficult if you come to me 4 or 5 weeks after we've taken a test and try to say, hey, can I take that quiz or can I take that test? Because it's just extra steps and extra work for me. And we've oftentimes moved on from that learning concept. And so, I need you to make it up within 1 week so that you're keeping up with the course. Okay. If you don't make it up within a week, it's a 0 in the grade book. Pop quiz. I might give you a pop quiz at any time. So it's imperative that you are prepared every single day. Okay. Whether that's reading, writing, watching a video, whatever it might be, please arrive to class prepared. Late work policy. Like I said in the previous slide, late work is not accepted. Okay. Why? This course is a course that prepares you for the subsequent courses. So the classes that you'll take junior and senior year, as well as college. And thus, we are preparing students to submit assignments on time when they are due. In this particular class, it's on Canvas, and you'll be able to see the submission time and date on there. So you will know when things are due. I promise to give you ample time in class to work on assignments. Okay. However, if you don't finish the assignment during our allotted class period, please understand that you're going to need to finish that outside of class time and get it submitted on time. okay? Every week I'll send you a weekly agenda, so you'll be able to see all of the assignments for the week and the due date, so you'll be able to plan. And please use class time to complete assignments. If I'm giving you time to work on something, I want you working on that assignment. Not taking a nap, not playing Call of Duty, you know, going to, watch TikTok or whatever. Please complete the assignments when I give you time to do that, okay? So that you do not accrue zeros in the gradebook. Online learning. We are using Canvas for this class. Canvas will be directly connected to your Google account, okay? And I'll show you how to connect your Canvas to your Google. Synergy, which is student view, parent view, gradebook, and then WebEx. These are the platforms that we will be using in our class. Okay. All work will be submitted through Canvas. Let me say that one more time. All work will be submitted through Canvas. Okay. I'm going to provide you with a tutorial of how to use Canvas. If you are unfamiliar with Canvas, please do not email me your assignments. Please do not share them with me via Google. Okay. I only grade assignments submitted through Canvas. Okay. And if you are struggling to use Canvas, we can meet one-on-one and make sure that you are able to be successful with the Canvas online learning platform. Okay. A weekly agenda. Every single week, I will email you and your parents a weekly agenda. Okay. It will have all of the assignments and due dates included. Okay. It will show you the whole week's worth of work. So it will help you plan ahead. Okay. I highly recommend not waiting until the last minute to do all of the reading for the week. Okay. If you know that you have 60 pages worth of reading due by Friday in your independent book, that means that you should be reading roughly 10 pages a day. I do not recommend waiting until the last minute to read 60 pages the night before or an hour before class. Okay. Make sure that you're planning ahead. The weekly agenda is also posted to Canvas at the beginning of each weekly module. So when you see the week module 1, you'll see the very first page on there is the weekly agenda. You'll see that for every single week in case you need to go back and refer to it. All right, let's take a minute and talk about academic integrity. Okay. First, let's take a look at the definition of integrity. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. Okay. Now let's take a look at the definition of plagiarism. The deliberate or reckless representation of another's words, thoughts, or ideas as one's own. Okay. So the next portion of this video is really going to talk about the expectations in terms of academic integrity and plagiarism. So all major writing assignments will be evaluated through Turnitin.com, a plagiarism checking website. So when you submit assignments to Canvas, I automatically have added Turnitin.com to those assignments. You don't need to log on to Turnitin. You don't need to do anything. But please understand that your assignments will be checked through Turnitin.com, and Turnitin.com compares your writing assignments to all the internet. Okay, so it checks, Wikipedia, Schmoop, BookRags, Google. It checks all of those. It also checks any other assignments that have been submitted to Turnitin.com. So if you have a friend that already took this class or a sibling, and they submitted assignments to Turnitin.com, it will check your writing against their writing to make sure that you are being honest, okay, that you are being academically honest, that you are not submitting somebody else's work as your own, okay? So if for some reason you decide to plagiarize or cheat in this class, okay, let's talk about what that might look like and the consequences of those decisions. Okay, so plagiarism is representing, or cheating is representing someone else's work as your own. That includes copying homework. That includes providing test questions and or answers to another student. That means working on an individual assignment with other students. Okay. It also means using an unauthorized electronic device during a test. Okay. So if for some reason you plagiarize or cheat in this class, you will get an automatic 0. Okay. Something that I want you to be aware of. Okay. If a friend asks you, hey, can you just share your assignment with me? I'm kind of confused and I just want to get some ideas. And you say, sure, I'll go on to Google and I'll, my Google Drive or my Google Doc, and I will hit share and I'll share it with you. Feel free to take a look at it. If for some reason you do that and this friend submits your work as their own work, both parties will result in a 0. And here's why. I don't know which student originally submitted the work. Okay. Turnitin.com will, show me that it's a match, that I will be able to, say that this assignment's already been submitted to Sunny Slope High School, and both parties will result in a 0. So just a word to the wise, if a friend asks you to share their work with you or with them, they're not your friend. Please do not do that. Just say, hey, I can answer any questions, but I can't unfortunately share my work with you. Or have you asked Mrs. Clark? I'm sure she'd be happy to help you understand this assignment better. All right, our attendance policy. This is our general attendance. Notice that this week that we are all together for the first week of school, the attendance, the times are a little bit different, but I just wanted to show you the general week. Please notice that attendance is mandatory Monday through Friday on WebEx. I start promptly when it's 8:30 or 8 o'clock for first hour, or 12:25 or 10 a.m. for your fourth hour. I start on time. Okay. And if I ask you to turn on your camera, please turn it on. I don't require cameras because I know sometimes that can slow students' computers down. But if I do ask you to turn on your camera, please do so. And please be on time. I will be marking students tardy who arrive to class late. Okay. If you don't have Parent View, I highly recommend and encourage you to get a Parent View account. I am really good about updating grades. I am not a teacher that waits 3-4 weeks to turn in grades or to put grades onto Student View. I'm really good about every single week keeping that Student View, Parent View updated. So if you don't have one, please email Miss Nicole Calandra or call this phone number and she will help you get your Student View or Parent View account activated. Contacting Mrs. Clark. Okay. I am available before school every day from 8 to 8:30, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not Wednesday because we're in class on Wednesdays. And then after school from 2:05 to 2:45. Please email me to secure a time to meet. Yes, I'm available, but I won't know to log on to WebEx and meet with you unless you say, hey, can we meet Tuesday at 8 o'clock? I have some questions, and I will make sure that I don't have a meeting and that I don't have something else that I need to be doing at that time. But I am absolutely here and available for you to be successful in this class. You can always email me. I will do my best to get back to you just as soon as I can. If you notice in the picture, I'm the mother of a 2-year-old toddler. So I will do my best to get back to you just as quick as I can, but please understand I am working at home. I'm a mom and the student council advisor, so just be patient with me. I promise I will do everything in my power to help you be as successful as possible in this class together. Okay, and then last slide. This is just really important. Guys, I know this is different. I know this is not how you thought your school year, your sophomore school year would be. We are living in a global pandemic. We are living in a time that none of us have experienced before. This is all new for everybody. And hopefully we are able to eradicate this infectious disease as quick as possible. But please know that you absolutely can do this. I absolutely can do this. And together we can do this. We will be successful. We will learn this year. We will come out of this class feeling ready to tackle junior and senior year. Okay. So with that being said, let's do this. Let's have a great semester. Thanks, guys.